Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramakrishna. Letters of Swami Vivekananda, letter number 43. United States of America, 20th May 1894. Return to Swami Saradananda Ji. My dear Sharad, I am in receipt of your letter and am glad to learn that Shashi is all right. Now, I tell you a curious fact. Whenever any one of you is sick, let him himself or any one of you visualize him in your mind and mentally say and strongly imagine that he is all right. That will cure him quickly. You can do it even without his knowledge and even with thousands of miles between you. Remember it and do not be ill anymore. You have received the money by this time. If you all like, you can give to Gopal rupees 300 from the amount I sent for the mutt. I have no more to send now. I have to look after Madras now. I cannot understand why Sanyal is so miserable on account of his daughter's marriage. After all, he is going to drag his daughters through the dirty samsara world, which he himself wants to escape. I can have but one opinion of that: condemnation. I hate the very name of marriage. In regard to a boy or a girl, do you mean to say that I have to help in putting someone into bondage? You fool! If my brother Mohin marries, I will throw him off. I am very decided about that. Yours in love, Vivekananda. Letter number 44. 541 Dearborn Avenue, Chicago, 24th May 1894. Dear Adhyapak Ji, herewith I forward to you a letter from one of our ruling princes of Rajputana, His Highness the Maharaja of Khirti, and another from the Opium Commissioner, the late Minister of Junagadh, one of the largest states in India, and a man who is called the Gladstone of India. These, I hope, would convince you of my being no fraud. One thing I forgot to tell you, I never identified myself any way with Mr. Mazumdar's party chief. Footnote. Evidently Keshav Chandra Sen. If he says so, he does not speak the truth. I hope after your perusal you will kindly send the letters over to me, except the pamphlet, which I do not care for. I am bound, my dear friend, to give you every satisfaction of my being a genuine sannyasin, but to you alone. I do not care what the rabble say or think about me. Some would call you a saint, some a chandala, some a lunatic, others a demon. Go on then straight to thy work without heeding either. Go on then straight to thy work without heeding either. Thus saith one of our great sannyasins, an old emperor of India, King Bhartrhari, who joined the order in old times. May the Lord bless you forever and ever. My love to all your children and my respects to your noble wife. I remain ever your friend Vivekananda. Postscript. I had connection with Pandit Shivanath Shastri's party. Footnote. Sadharan Brahmo Samaj, but only on points of special reforms. Mazumdar and C.S. I always considered as not sincere, and I have no reason to change my opinion even now. Of course, in religious matters, even with my friend Pandit Ji, I differed much. The chief being I thinking sannyasa or giving up the world the highest ideal, and he a sin. So the Brahmo Samajas consider becoming a monk a sin. The Brahmo Samaj, like Christian Science in your country, spread in Calcutta for a certain time and then died out. I am not sorry, neither glad that it died. It has done its work, namely social reform. Its religion was not worth a cent, and so it must die out. If Mazumdar thinks I was one of the causes of its death, he errs. I am even now a great sympathizer of its reforms, but the booby religion could not hold its own against the old Vedanta. What shall I do? Is that my fault? Mazumdar has become childish in his old age and takes to tactics not a whit better than those of some of your Christian missionaries. Lord bless him and show him better ways. When are you going to Annisquam? My love to Austin and Bime. My respects to your wife, and for you my love and gratitude is too deep for expression. Yours ever affectionately, Vivekananda. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.